Across the continent of Greater Banya, peoples of all walks of life share a common sense. The sense that something is approaching. What it is remains a secret to most, but they can feel it. Rumors of sickness spread in the south. A mountain flies in the west. An army of living flame marches through the desert sands, leaving a line of glass as their trodden path. Yes, these are the troubles set to welcome a god into this world. Behelit, the lidless eye, god of the searing light. She approaches and will not be deterred. However, a few know of her coming and prepare. A deadly and cunning thief, a champion of the mountain tribes, a cleric of chaos, a brilliant artificer, and a scarred soul whose past is catching up with him. Can these individuals save the rest? Can they kill a god? Can they save their friend? Can they each finally find a home? Let us together read the final chapters of these heroes.
Hey friends, hello, and welcome to Goats and Dragons, the stream where Helvigo Gaming plays Dungeons and Dragons, a game of shared storytelling where let's just forget about dinner. I'm Andrew Gilbert, he, him, but tonight I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master. And I'm not alone. With me, as always, is Galway, playing the Tiefling Sorcerer Charity.
Hey everybody. Galway is also looking for the volume to do some balance on the mix, but my name is Galway. Pronouns are he, him, or they, them, and I play Kalaren Charity, the family whose pronouns are he, him, his.
Adam, playing the Halfling Rogue, Burbage Kemp.
Hey everybody, good evening. Yes, my name is Adam. I use they, them, or he, him pronouns, and I'm happy as always to play Burbage Kemp, who uses he, him pronouns.
Lena, playing the Goliath Barbarian, Stormbringer.
Yeah, hi, I'm Lena, and my pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Stormbringer, whose pronouns are also she, her.
From all the way in Longmont, Rachel, playing the Gnomish Artificer, Clem!
Hey Sam, just let me know if I've nerfed Andy's volume into non-existence because of the sportscaster bit. It's really hard to not have him be peeking out right now.
I'm trying to stay away.
I feel like I should try and do this as I run out. Yeah, hi, I'm Rachel. I play Clem. We both use she, hers. I'm sorry I didn't match your energy, Andy.
No one can. And in this corner of the room that I'm in, Darcy! Playing the Tiefling Cleric, Hikari.
Hi folks, I'm Darcy. My pronouns are they, them, and Hikari's are she, hers.
Welcome, friends, to a live recording of the podcast Goats and Dragons. We now have 3 podcast feeds that we would love you to listen to. Goats and Dragons. This is the 1 to 20th level campaign. We have Helvigoat Presents, where we play shorter campaigns and one-shots. And this also has the interlocking campaign of Tier, in which has been GM'd by Galway. And it's amazing. And then we have Dom and Dragons, the 25 episode campaign where we play D&D with actor Dominic Monaghan, and that's super fun as well. Yeah, so check those out wherever you get your podcasts. We're also affiliate on Twitch, which means you're able to cheer and subscribe to us. And as a reminder, anyone who has Amazon Prime has Amazon like Prime Gaming, and you can subscribe to Twitch channels for free. And it does help us. It does give us like a little bit of money, and it's absolutely free to you. So it's super helpful to spend that on sort of smaller streamers if you can. And if it's not us, find another streamer that you really enjoy that you want to support, and it's really helpful for them. We also have commands in the chat that you can use. !merch will get you linked up to our merch page to help support us by buying a little something. We also have artists from our community that help contribute to that, and so you would be contributing to them if you buy something like that. And there's some really cool stuff. If you just like us and want to support us in doing what we're doing, !ko-fi, or like coffee, is a really good way to just kind of support us. Just buy us a coffee, and we put that money to trying to make a professional product here as best as we can. With like graphics and stuff and music and whatever we need. So we do appreciate that a lot. And !Discord. If you just like us and you want to hang out with us, you can join our Discord. This is our community hub, and we play lots of games and we have a good time, and we watch movies and board games and video games, and Rachel reads to us and all kinds of fun, really fun things. So !Discord to do that. And go away. Do we have a !Donate that we'd like to highlight this month?
Yes. God willing, and the settings not having gone wrong, !Donate should take you to the Trevor Project, benefiting LGBTQ youth in America. We also do have a Chelsea poem.
Yes. Would anyone like to read the Chelsea poem?
I can do it. I was just looking for it.
Lovely.
Sorry. Everything's fine. I got distracted by Eric walking right next to me.
Was he naked?
Oh, he's bringing me food, so almost as good.
Oh, distracting.
This is exactly how de-escalation works in the world of Banya. While a demon, memories, and gravity rain down upon you, bargains continue to be made with deep pockets of cost, and control over the meta fourth wall continues to be lost. So how about heading to dinner and further chaos in store? Much love, FOR crew. We can see and hear you with endless VBs in store.
Oh,
Chelsea
Chelsea.
really
Yay.
wants us to go to dinner.
I really
Yeah.
like the rhyme of Banya and Apanya.
It's great. It's a great
That's
It was
rhyme.
good. It was a good
really
one.
solid. Thank you so much, Chelsea. That was
Sorry.
great. Something squeaked.
Yeah, it was me. I screamed.
Oh.
Like a tiny little mouse.
Cool. All right, friends. So, quick recap from what happened last time on Fates of Ryn. Again, Chelsea sums it up better than I can, but I'll try my best. So, Clem had been spirited away and trapped in another dimension with the entity in her head, Kremwall. Charity had another fit, and during this, memories started to flood back, specifically memories of him and his father on a ship that seemed to be captained by then Crotch the Sticky. Most of the crew was then killed by Black Tom, and as just the brutality of this individual is becoming more and more clear. Meanwhile, Hikari, Burbage, and Stormbringer stayed on the bridge, found Kalaren, evil Charity, and attempted to subdue, de-escalate, straight up kill. Like, I think these words are interchangeable at this point. Kalaren at one point had use telekinesis to pull Burbage off of the railing and over the giant abyss below, off of the side of the bridge. With some quick thinking, Burbage was able to tie a rope around a bolt and fire it back at Kalaren, sticking in his leg. Kalaren dropped him, but Burbage was able to swing, and as he let go, hoping to grab the other side of the bridge, he missed. And it was just then that a sort of agreement had been reached between Cremoire and Clem. Clem was able to pop into existence and fly and catch Burbage before he tumbled into nothingness. And now, as the body of Kalaren was beaten, nearly dead, the form morphed into something that the players are familiar with when Charity turns into an angel form, except this became some sort of devil, some sort of demon. Before he could escape, Stormbringer grabbed onto him and is trying to wrestle him to the ground again. But he's powerful enough, and he flew off the edge and landed back up top, just as Charity came out of their sort of not coma, but
Reverie.
Sure, excellent.
That sounds a little more pleasant.
It does.
Yeah, I guess.
So, my friends, now Stormbringer holding on to the legs of a very large horned creature, mimicking the horns of Charity, but extremely exaggerated and grown. The form of Kalaren in front of you is terrifying. And before we do anything, I need each of you to roll a wisdom saving throw against fear.
I'm immune to fear because I'm great.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
We also have bless.
You do from
right.
Hakari still.
From the god.
Hakari's god.
What does that do?
Add a D4.
Nice. I have advantage because I'm brave.
I ain't got shit.
So with my D4, I got a 16.
Okay.
Give me just 1 second. I'm double checking something.
Mm-hmm.
With my D4, Burbage got a 25.
I got a 17.
27.
Nice.
$11.
Okay. Looks like everyone saved other than Stormbringer and Charity. So this type of fear is a pretty standard fear. You're not quite able to move forward to this individual. You're not paralyzed. You can still speak. Attack rolls against them are going to have disadvantage at the moment. But as time progresses, again, at the beginning of every round, you'll be able to try to save against this fear for free. But now,
But he's still grappled by me, even with me being fearful, so he also has 0 movement for now.
Correct.
So I'm good, because I'm on him.
Yep, you're just wrapped around his leg.
I'm going to say Charity sort of wakes up. Oh, God, what happened?
As the large leathery wings unfurl and kind of... You see this blue flame sort of encircle this demon's hands. And yet, very unnervingly, you hear a voice speak out of this thing that is somehow both deep and guttural, but also kind of light and calm like Kalaren's simultaneously. And it says, "Shall we do this? Shall we die here on this bridge together?"
Oh, shut the fuck up.
He squints at you.
Oh, okay. Okay, some things are starting to make sense.
We weren't trying to do this. We were trying to de-escalate. Charity, I was trying to de-escalate. He refuses to be de-escalated.
Yeah. Did she stab you to de-escalate?
Yes.
It's not surprising. Ow.
That wasn't my first step. I first tried talking.
I almost got de-escalated into an abyss. Alright? I'm lucky I survived. Clem, where the fuck did you come from? Thank you so much. That was horrifying. I had vertigo. Vertigo! Thanks to that demon fuck. No offense.
Some offense.
None taken.
No, you should take some.
Oh.
Okay.
Charity, you should know. That's not actually a demon. That's clone you.
Yeah, it's Kalaren. Sorry, I didn't say that part.
It wasn't. I can hear the voice too.
He
Camera's
recognizes
so
me.
fuzzy. Okay. What did I miss? Just
I don't know. I wasn't here either. I just got here and Burbage was falling off the side.
I'm going to assume you threw him off the side.
Yes.
Okay. Kind of a dick move.
Okay. Kalaren didn't believe that we were down here because of the head wizard. I don't know why, because we definitely are down here because of the head wizard. He wouldn't believe us, so we were trying to talk to him, but he didn't believe us about why we were down here, but we tried to talk to him about it, and he also wouldn't really tell us why he was down here, but I was fine with that. We could just all go our separate ways, but instead he decided to do mind things and Burbage over the ravine, and so I tried to de-escalate with my glaive, and then he tried to drop Burbage, and then there was some fighting maybe, and anyway, now we're here.
You know what? My nickname back in Diefield was Head Wizard. if you get it.
Charity, you see him casting a spell.
Oh, for God's sakes.
He's sort of bending down, just kind of crouching and getting closer to Stormbringer.
Counter spell at 4.
Ooh, yeah, what is this? What level? Please roll a d20.
Ooh.
Actually, wait. Let me just look at something on counterspell.
Okay.
Would it be all right, because I assumed it was over level 3 and probably over level 4, if I switched that back to being a level 3? I thought that level 4
give you a bonus.
Yeah, I thought that started
Yeah.
lowering the DC. I was like, wait, I suddenly remember I don't think it does that actually.
Yep.
And it's a charisma roll? What is it?
Yeah, I think it's just a charisma check then for you. And you need a 15 or better.
Oh, let's burn that sorcery point. 24.
Go.
All right. He bends down, and you see these sort of long, clawed fingers start to kind of caress the top of your head a little bit, Stormbringer, and your cheek. And then you feel a bit of dizziness as you feel him attempting to gain control of your mind.
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough. Look,
Like the magic dissipates and he quickly looks over to you, Charity.
look. Aside from everything that's occurred, it sounds like you were actually talking at first, and was what Stormbringer said to me more or less accurate?
Yes.
Okay. I assume you're down here because of the big floating image in the sky of us saying, hey, we should arrest this person, right?
Call off your lapdog and we can talk.
He's down here because he's looking for something. He just wouldn't tell us what, but I'm like, we don't have to tell each other things. We're not friends.
It's yapping a lot.
So, what do you think would be the first thing that Burbage would do upon being faced with a copy of himself?
Who are you asking?
I know the answer to this.
I'm asking Kalaren. Like, personality and everything.
Also, people who failed the fear roll, give me another roll. I assume that he would kiss himself.
That's honestly pretty right in one. Yeah.
Well, nobody saw
rolled a lot
that.
worse.
I mean, that didn't happen. But also nobody saw it if it did. Which it did, but nobody saw it.
The other you told us.
Oh, that fucker. Oh, he kisses and tells. I would have done that too. Yeah.
Charity's just looking very tired. Well, then I guess for now this is going to be our equivalent of that. Charity's going to reach up a hand and snap his fingers. And as he does, a column of silver flame is going to wash over him,
Okay.
revealing an angel.
Yes.
Wait, so you guys gonna kiss now?
Although as he, I will also say, sorry, I forgot because I was checking volume levels and stuff.
Yeah.
Charity probably, as he was doing that, would have also been like, don't kill him if we can help it.
Why?
Angel now.
Really, Angel.
Or I thought you meant don't kill Kalaren.
That is what he means, yes.
That's what he means. I think he might believe that maybe there's like a path toward redemption for him.
Yeah,
or
he was like,
something.
Charity's like a really good dude and like thinks you can save everybody or some shit.
We can kill all his friends though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he has any more friends.
Oh, we killed them all already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean,
Anyway,
sorry for your loss.
Caused by us.
Hikari, you notice that he's smiling and just staring at you. This is a bit unnerving.
Okay.
I
I kind of want to just hit him with a spell.
let me know when I can like take another action.
Sure.
Also,
Uh,
Angel technically.
Yes, of course. You see like his muscles sort of tense a little bit. He takes one step back with his left foot, even though Stormbringer's on his right leg.
His movement is 0.
His movement is 0. He's not actually moving. He's just centering himself a bit here.
Namaste. Different kind of centering.
Where is battle mode? Charity. Um, yeah. All right. He slams down with his claws straight into you, Stormbringer.
Bring it, bitch. Should we go into initiative? Are we fighting? Is this a fight?
Yeah,
Because I'm guessing I'm definitely going to
getting
be like
there.
attacking him.
Yeah.
If he's attacking me.
27 hits, it appears.
Yeah.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
$25.
Wow. You feel the poison sort of course through you. And for a second, you kind of catch your breath and cough a little bit, but you're extremely constitutive, extremely built form is able to shrug off even a devil's poison. I'll slip into initiative here. Don't forget to click on your character and then roll initiative.
I'm going to
Robert's
use
just ready to fight.
Charity's normal
Sure.
token for it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's inappropriate. How dare you call Stormbringer a lapdog? She's way too big for that.
I'm
Guess
like
it
one of
depends
those
on the
really
size of
big,
your
like
lap.
St. Bernards that thinks they're a lapdog, but like I'm way too big for it. And also, like I would kill you.
Oh, damn. Akari, did you roll?
That's a crit.
Critical hit.
That's awesome.
So yeah, as you were kind of contemplating that, I want to do something. I want to cast a spell. I don't like the way he's looking at me. You see his muscles sort of tense up, and as he strikes at Stormbringer, you are able to act as well. So, do we have everyone in initiative? It looks like.
Yeah,
And
it's saying it's 12.1.
I
instead of the
edited it.
20.1.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure how I rolled it twice.
Yeah, it did the thing where it double rolls sometimes, and then it takes the second
Okay.
one.
All good. Hikari, your turn.
All right. 1 second. Just trying to choose what spell. Could do the web one. And kind of like see if that'll hold him down.
Whatever you like.
I'm gonna try the web.
All right. Would you cast
Do
that?
I need to move forward some?
I don't think so. I think you can cast it from there. Yeah, 60 feet. Wonderful.
So yeah, you conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing. Ooh,
In a 20-foot cube.
within a 20-foot cube.
Wonderful.
So is he webbed?
Well, it's a dexterity saving throw?
And it starts at the start of his turn, it looks like. What's your difficult training?
Yeah.
Observe.
The webbing manifests out of the just out of the ground, like just kind of spreads all over the place. I'll need Stormbringer as well to make a dex saving throw.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
He did his with disadvantage.
It's okay. I can I don't mind being stuck here with him. Because that's what I want.
Oh, could we
We're
also get
stuck together.
Clem in the order? Is Clem?
I
Clem's down
rolled.
here.
I
I'm sorry,
think
not Clem.
Clem is
I'm
at
sorry,
13.1.
Clue.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Sorry.
I'll see if I can roll it. Sometimes it gets weird.
Yeah.
My dex save was 13. What's the DC? Oh, DC's 18. I definitely didn't make that.
Yeah, I clicked and there's just a lot of syntax errors.
Okay.
So I wasn't listening because I was distracted by Roll20's update. Is he entangled also?
No.
And webbed? Okay,
not
well then I do
entangled?
care.
Did he roll? It was a spell save DC of 18.
Correct. Yeah, he rolled a 21 as his
fuck him.
lower of the two.
Fuck him!
Stormbringer, you are stuck a little bit in this as well.
Okay. But I've still got him grappled.
Yeah. Hikari, I believe
The
you have
initiative just disappeared. Where did it go?
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
And yeah, I couldn't add.
No worries.
Oh
Do
yeah, I
need
can go
anything
again, right?
else? Well, you also have a bonus action and a move
A
for
bonus
this first
action
one.
and a move. I'm gonna try and chaos bolt him.
Is that a bonus action?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You said a bonus action. Sorry. Can I do a cantrip as a bonus action? I don't know what my bonus actions are.
No worries. I don't know if you have another spell that's bonus action. You
Yeah,
have
I
a
don't think I do. So
Bite is.
yeah, I'm not gonna run up to him and fight him.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I am right now.
Okay. Is it a concentration? It is. So, seeing that only Stormbringer got webbed and he
Yeah,
didn't.
I'm gonna break the
Okay.
spell so she's not webbed.
Okay. And then you get to go again immediately.
Get to go again. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see what happens if I try to stab him. So I'm gonna run up
All right. You rush the devil.
and I take out my sword and I cut myself on it a little bit.
Okay. That's your bonus action.
Oh, to cut myself on it?
Mhm.
Oh, then okay, doesn't it activate it when I do that? Okay, yeah.
Less applies to attack rolls.
Oh,
yeah.
Roll a d4 as well.
two.
A 16. You come rushing up. You slash your arm. Blood just kind of drips as you rush up to this creature. You swing with your black blade. He parries as he forms a pike out of midair. He tang, like cracks your sword sort of almost out of your hand entirely. You miss the attack.
God damn it. Can I move out of the way or will he get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, normally he would get an opportunity.
Okay, then I'll stay where I am.
Okay. I think you have a second attack, cleric? Maybe not.
Depends on the type of cleric, I think.
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah,
I
I
do.
don't. Unless it says you have an extra attack somewhere.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think I do.
Actually, no. Even like war clerics don't have true extra attack. They just have a fun time almost.
Nope. I think it's just the bite. Extra, like.
Yeah.
bonus. I think you're good then. All right, Stormbringer.
Okay, so he's grappled. Neither of us are enwebbed. I'm still frightened. When do I make that save again?
Beginning of your turn right now.
So now, okay.
I am also not frightened. Angel Charity is immune to frightened.
I got a 15 again. Is the DC getting easier?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, I'll just be scared and fight him. As long as he doesn't get away from me, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't think there's anything rules as written that says I can't attack with a two-handed weapon while I've got somebody grappled.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
Like rules is like
You wrap your powerful legs around his leg.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that.
Trying to kind of pin him down, and you pull out your glaive to swing.
Okay. Yeah, so And I probably whole minute has probably passed, so I probably lost my rage, right? Since I would have popped it on.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I'm raging again. So he needs to make a DC 18 dex save and a DC 18 strength save.
Okay. Dex and strength.
Dexterity, he has disadvantage on?
Because of grapple.
Yeah.
Nice. 21 on dex, 29 on strength.
So he made both of those, so he doesn't take any lightning damage. Oh wait, no, he takes half still. It's still half damage.
Okay.
So he'll take half of 10, so 5 lightning damage.
As the lightning cracks into him, you see him sort of shimmer and shake a little bit. You see this blue flame start to kind of bubble up onto the skin and burst out in a few little different places. You hear him. I have the blessing of many gods, including the many-faced one. That was a mistake. And then he screams in pain as next to you, a second one sort of emerges out of his body and stands up next to you, wreathed in blue flame for a moment, and then yes.
This isn't like ideal. Does the second one look like just like exactly the same, just as strong, just as everything?
Yeah.
As real, as physical?
Yep.
Cool. Well, okay. I'm gonna drop my glaive and switch to my axe, and I have my shield out now. So they have to attack me.
Okay.
So I'm swinging, I guess, at the one that I'm holding on to, since I can't, well, I guess I could reach both. Oh, whatever. Anyway, I'm swinging at the one I'm holding on to.
Okay.
Bless goes for attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So 17.
As you're sort of on the ground swinging up with this glaive, your legs still wrapped around him, tang again, his pike in his hand like reverberates into your weapon, making it hard to hold on to for just a second there, but you are able to. It misses.
Okay. And second attack.
Is this the battle axe or the glaive that you're doing?
I switched to my battle axe because I switched to my shield.
That's right.
And I can't, but they're both magic.
Yeah.
A
and
30 slashing. Hits. Okay. So for 11 plus 4, so 15 magical slashing damage. Is he looking bloodied? Andy, I could be hopeful.
His body begins to vibrate. He smiles as he shakes. The flames again begin to erupt out of him, and another forms, splitting, almost sharing the same space for a second, and then pulling itself out. Okay.
We could just talk it out. That's what I was trying to do.
Too late.
Well, it doesn't have to be, right? Nobody's dead yet.
Yep.
That's not like you're just making like onomatopoeia noises at me. You're not like not, I don't know if that's the right word anymore. I think it is. You're not talking is the point. Like, you gotta, like, with this, you gotta communicate here, Kalaren. And maybe also stop duplicating.
Do they all look just like they all look like the same level of healthy and strong?
You could use the remaining of your turn to do a quick check if you'd like.
Sure, would that be medicine? Or
Let's do.
nature?
Can we do a charisma insight? Do you have insight proficiency?
No? And I have a -1 to charisma?
Give me a charisma check.
Okay. Rather have used nature, 7.
It is sort of hard. These are popping up so quickly, and every time you hit him, he seems to multiply. Your mind is not quite able to latch onto one of these and understand its physiology quite
Cool.
enough. Yeah, they look extremely similar, but that's about all you can tell.
Okay, cool. Anyway, that's my turn. I have the shield out.
Okay. At the end of your turn, phoom, he disappears into that blue flame and appears right next to Burbage and Clementine.
He can't
not
do that
a spell.
because I'm holding him
Yeah.
or hugging.
Yeah. I do understand your predicament here.
Does
Clementine.
Misty Step, I'm not saying this is Misty Step, but does Misty
Yeah.
Step overcome grappled?
Yeah, because you can't be teleported with it. And all he needs to do is have a somatic component for Misty Step.
So it, like, still fine.
My turn?
Yes. Burbage is up next.
I am hasted. And so I am going to use my hasted action to disengage. And I'm going to run to Stormbringer.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my next action to use an object.
Okay.
And I am going to pour into her mouth my boldness potion, which is one of my things that I make every morning. The boldness potion, the drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute.
Can you say that again?
Yeah, you add a d4 to every attack and save for the next minute.
It's another bless.
Yeah.
That'll stack.
Basically just a stacked bless of a different kind. So, yeah, but since you keep getting frightened and also you need to be able to attack heavy, I'm giving you those things. So let me delete that from inventory. And then does anybody look hurt?
Everyone looks a little hurt except the angel.
I mean,
I look more than a little hurt. Like, I look pretty fucked up. Well, that's bleeding. Like so subjective. I'm quite hurt.
Okay. So then I only have a bonus action left. So I will healing word you. And I will do it at, I don't know, 3rd level? That.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun that it just
2 extra d4. So
I know, I'm just annoyed that when I clicked it, it didn't do it.
It didn't actually roll anything.
5.
Plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yes, I rolled 2 fucking 1s. Plus 11, so 16. Oh, no. 11 is my spell attack bonus.
Okay.
Sorry. Ability modifier would be plus 5.
Okay.
So that's 10. Not the most amount of healing, but you know.
Still helpful.
And then I am going to just... So I have haste. So I have a lot of movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of want to back up out of the way, not being seen by people or near people that are going to be attacked a lot.
Does it add 10 to your movement?
Oh, I thought it doubled it.
20.
I don't know.
20.
I don't have
I
the
think
thing
it
in
quite
front of
doubled
me.
it. If it's 20, that'd be good. Cool.
I'll double check.
Burbage
Well, I
Camp.
have movement of 30 already, don't I? Or is it what,
25,
25?
I
What's my movement?
believe,
25.
normally.
Oh no,
So
doubled.
I moved.
Ah,
Yeah, I
so
thought it
50 then,
doubles
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're good?
so I can easily get up there behind Clue.
Yeah.
So I think that's everything.
Nice.
I hope that helps a little bit.
Burbage Camp.
All right. Burbage is not scared of this guy. In fact, that moment in the last session when Kalaren mockingly answered Burbage's question in his own way actually kind of really helped Burbage. Because even a tickle's a tickle. Head Wizard knows that.
Heyo.
All right. So, I live for Galway's head shakes. So yeah, Burbage was kind of ready for whatever's going to happen. He's got Bright Fang
Okay.
out, and he's going to try to stab this guy.
Let's do it.
And we'll see what happens.
Charity's not there, by the
Yeah, when you first teleported, I was like, oh no! Oh wait, that's not me.
way. Yeah.
Adam, remember you get a D4 to add to that attack roll.
Great. Let's see how that. All right, it's a 19.
19 hits.
Fuck yeah. All right. For that much damage, but I don't get any kind of sneak attack because I'm not. There's no flanking him or anything.
Yep. 17.
For 17 damage, and then
And out of him, another emerges.
Jesus Christ. Every time he gets hit?
So far, that's what's happening. I was hoping there was like a end to it.
Huh. Well, that's not good. Burbage will use cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
And is going to, I think just go join Clem.
Okay.
Hiding behind the
You should
nightmare.
still have fly, too, I think.
I think you picked him up. I don't know if you cast it on him.
No, I cast it on both because I cast a higher level, so I got
Oh,
both
did you?
of
Okay.
us.
Cool.
He'll take a nice big leap, flying leap through the air to get over to where Clem is.
Lovely.
This is scary, and also Burbage only has one crossbow now because he let go of one of his crossbows under the bridge. So
it's actually it's over here because when he landed, it dropped. Yeah.
Oh, it's over there?
Yeah, and he turned into a monster.
Oh,
shit. It was
shit.
still sort of attached, and now it's...
Oh, I wonder... Oh, man, should Burbage try to go pick it up? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sure, yeah. Burbage disengages, and then goes over there.
Yeah.
To get his
second crossbow.
How does measurement work in here? Yeah. Okay, I could have just barely made it over there. Okay, cool. And and that's my turn.
All right, the nightmare and then Charity.
I think let me check one thing. Sorry.
Yes.
Clue's gonna hold his turn.
Okay.
As the angel, with true sight, are these illusions? Do I have any sense of what's happening with this?
Terrifyingly, it looks like every time he gets hurt, he's copying himself. You've never seen anything like this. If you want to give me like a religion check with advantage as an angel, to see if you recall or sort of understand sort of what's going on.
Yeah, especially because he made the comment on the many-faced god.
Yeah.
Is that Boreer?
It is.
I remember my Down and Dragons.
Well, I was going to roll again, but it's a nat 20.
Whoa!
Oh.
I am him, and I'm an angel.
Yes!
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Oh boy, the blessing that Bahamut had given to you as you were her warlock, as she was your patron. It seems that this creature has taken on a second patron, as Boreer and Bahamut are working together, and the blessing of the many-faced god is this, that whenever he is damaged, he splits into simultaneous versions of himself. And then, because you rolled a 20, let me just in Discord send you one more tiny thing. Yeah.
Okay. I'm angel form, so I can't talk. Based on my understanding of this,
Yes.
do I think that things affecting one of them affect all of them? Sort of like, are they still one entity?
Yes and no. It seems like these are simultaneous versions of him, almost as if other worlds in which he exists are colliding in these moments.
Mm.
So kind of, and separate at the same time. We're going quantum here.
Yeah, no, I know, and I completely understand the explanation. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
You know, normally I'd be like, well, with my 20, can I, do I think X, Y, or Z thing, well, X thing is going to work? But instead, I'm just going to try it because this was sort of my plan all along, and let's see if it works. Angel Charity is going to point to the original one.
Which is?
This one.
Okay.
Because he didn't the other two that were there when he teleported didn't move at all.
Correct.
Right. And
Yeah.
it had a very distinct action of walking into flame.
Yeah. And you did sort of see this one step out of this one. At least. Yeah.
No, I was just making sure. I'm like,
yep.
Reasonably, I could have tracked that, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to have unreasonably
right.
done that.
Yeah. As part of the fun of this fight, I probably won't give you a lot of help on that in the future, but if the players are somewhat keeping track, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna point at him.
Yes.
And echoing in his head is the word revert.
Okay. Does this happen to be a spell?
Yes.
He's going to attempt to counterspell at 3rd level.
Okay. Yep, that'll work.
He has used his reaction. As your angel form begins to sort of form and the words begin to echo and start to boom in a language that goes straight into the head of this creature, you see this sort of blue flame sheen, as if the spell then has no effect. Behelit seems to be protecting this creature. Counterspell.
Sorry.
A lot of flavor, but yeah.
Flavor. Do I take a calculated risk? No, that'll I'm gonna move forward towards these two.
Okay.
And Clementine specifically went and hid behind Clue, so Clue is still going to stay there for now.
Okay.
Oh God.
As you wrap up your turn, does an 18 hit Angel form?
Yes.
That is 15 piercing damage from a magical weapon. Do you need to make a...
So, sheets.
Yep.
12.
12. It's on the 5. Ooh. Yeah, you're also a lot of constitution. All right. Yeah, you kind of strain just a moment to maintain your angel form, but brighter than ever, you are still shining.
Has he been making concentration saves when we hit him?
No, not yet.
Should he have been and you just forgot? Or...
Nope.
Good question.
Yeah, very good question. Always good to double check that. I don't mind that. Yeah, in Charity, you would know this does seemingly work kind of like this, so that at least at there, enough damage should proc a saving throw to maintain the form. It's not just that his whole body has now changed. It does seem to be an effect. All right. This creature. Tries to stab at you with this pike that he had summoned. A 12 doesn't hit, but I believe a 19 does.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm sorry. Charity.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, good call.
I think there's different answers to that depending on who's getting.
Yeah. 16 piercing damage. And he whips his tail to try to. You are not an undead or a construct, are you? Yeah. So another 13. So the first one was 16. Second one is 13 piercing.
And to the other sheet.
Yeah, perfectly fine. On the edge of his tail is this bone spur that he had stabbed straight into you with. His weapon hits hard, but it is only doing piercing damage. And the one next to him is going to go ahead and attack the angel. 15 misses, I believe.
Correct.
Stormbringer, you're getting attacked. 15, I think, misses.
Yeah.
He's not rolling great. Hikari, a 20. Does that hit you?
Yes.
That is 12 piercing damage from this individual. All right. Hakari, it is your turn.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do a spell. Give me 1 second. My thing's taking a while to pop up.
Stormbringer's next on deck.
Okay.
Also, is there battle music?
Yes. It's kind of creepy.
It's monks.
Monks singing.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. At 3rd level?
Yes.
Okay. Are you doing radiant or necrotic damage?
Ooh, probably radiant damage.
Okay.
I feel like that would hurt him more, hopefully.
I forget how this actually works. Is it
It's I think it's if they start their turn there.
Yeah.
It's vaguely nonsensical.
Or starts his turn. Yep. Cool. Wonderful. Is that it? And that's a 15-foot radius. There we go. Ooh, interesting. All right. Very nice. Hakari, you have a bonus action still if you'd like.
There might be one more spell I think I can do as a bonus action.
Is it cantrip? You're not allowed to cast 2 spells.
Oh, I can't cast 2 spells. You're right.
One of them is a cantrip.
No, then no. Okay. I'm just gonna move back a bit, or will he again get? He won't get an opportunity attack, will he?
He would.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stay where I am then.
Okay. Sounds good. Stormbringer, your turn. Oh, real quick, Hakari, what do your spirits look like?
They actually look kind of devilish, but they're still doing radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah, this sort of golden trail as these little sort of impish demon things fly around you. There's this golden trail that carves through the air, surrounding currently 2 of these individuals. Okay, Stormbringer.
All right. I know I'm going to provoke an attack of opportunity, but I'm moving over here.
All right.
Bring it, bitch. You're not
22. I mean, this guy. 22 hit.
It does just hit.
For
22 is my AC.
13 piercing damage from a magical weapon.
And I round down.
Yes.
Why do I still have to ask this when it's been like 5 years?
Because it's weird.
Okay. Man. I'm not, like, Lena is trying to figure this out. Stormbringer is not smart. Can I make some sort of check, not using my action, to try to figure out if, like,
Yeah.
If the OG is exactly the same as the others, or if he's like
you can
like I have a theory and I can't think of a way that I could confirm this theory with a check, so I'm not even saying it out loud. But
yeah. You can give me a nature check as an action.
As an action, Andy?
Or another charisma check as like a free thing at this point.
Let's do that one.
All right, charisma.
It's great. Does this get all of my blesses? added to it also?
I don't think on
No.
checks like this.
It's a check, not an attack or a save.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a 14 then.
14. You're able to tell that they all look similar. Though this one, you've noticed his attacks, his movements, like is more powerful. Certainly. Everyone else seems to have an identical weapon. They seem to have the skill here, but like you saw this one do 3 attacks to the angel, holding its own, parrying, and you've only seen like 1 attack from the others. So there does seem to be a difference in them, and yet you're not exactly sure what that is or what it means.
And the others haven't taken damage from any sources yet, right? They'll take
Correct.
damage hopefully from spirit guardians, but they haven't yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any method for me to try to grapple and incapacitate him without me having the grappler feat?
You can attempt like a grapple, like attack here, yeah.
And then incapacitate?
Not in the same thing, no.
But like next turn?
You can wrestle him down, yeah, if you get a couple grapples in a row. But if he beats you on either one, he'll be free of your grapple.
I'm just gonna attack him.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. I'm with you. 30 hits.
Plus 2d4. So it's a 34. So for 18 magical slashing damage.
Okay. As it rips into him, you see this like kind of fire, like almost molten skin, still burning blue, kind of drip out of him. And then from this, the shaking and then bursting forth another one next to you.
And so that's just happening. It's not even like a reaction or anything. He had used his reaction. It's just fucking happening.
Doesn't even seem like he likes it. Seems like he dislikes this feeling.
Good. I hope he's having a bad time. Second attack.
Okay.
You get the 2d4.
Yeah,
I know. I'm clicking like 5 million wrong things on here because Roll20 changed their interface. 19.
19. Yes. 19 hits.
So 14 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And he needs to make a DC. The OG needs to make a DC 18 strength save. The other one, let's go with this one that I just drew a dot on or something. Needs to make a DC 18 dex save.
Okay. So the first one rolled a 24.
Motherfucker.
Dex save for this one?
Yeah.
Is that's a crit miss. That's an 8 for Dex.
Sorry.
So he'll take 9 lightning damage. Do more spawn? Jesus fucking Christ! Andy!
So how much damage was that? 9?
9. Do they spawn from the original, or do they spawn from the duplicate that I hit?
From the duplicate you hit.
Okay. That's concerning. It's making my theory concerning and possibly not true then. Okay. That's it for me. As a reminder, I have my shield up, so any of them that are within 10 feet of me,
Yep.
have to target me, which is like fucking all of them over in this corner right now. Unless they move.
Wonderful.
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, he
Piece of
teleports
shit.
back over to
Not
Akari. You could be mad at these people. That's totally fine. I know you're not mad at me.
You can also be mad at Andy. That's fine
also,
too.
That's
I'm
fine
not mad
too.
at
It's okay.
Andy.
It's
This
totally
is a fun puzzle that a barbarian is very unsuited to solve.
all right. Anything else, Stormer?
So if it's at the end of my turn, I can't do anything else, right? That's triggering at the end of my turn. I can't react or respond when that's happened, right?
Not after it. Yeah. If you had something before,
then no.
Okay. Clementine, your turn. Burbage is up next.
Is there any kind of check or observation I could do to see if I can figure out at all what the fuck is going on? Or just thinking on like my experience of having a very long life? I don't know.
You can give me a history check. See if you've ever heard of anything like this before.
I also don't know if the many-faced god, what with Goholnia, would be relevant.
Right, yeah.
Does this count as a magic item?
It would not. I'll give you a
chemical object.
If you do religion, I'll give you an advantage because I like the argument from Galway.
Religion advantage?
Yeah.
Wait, I have a plus 11 to religion.
She's gonna roll mediocrely and score better than I did. Yup.
23.
With a 23, you are you've heard of this before. This is the blessing of the many-faced god. You've only heard of this in the champion of this entity that Goholnia has worshipped for most of its life as a nation. You haven't heard of a champion for Boreer in like hundreds of years. It seemed like the god was beginning to be a bit more dormant and a bit pulled back from the material plane. And yet you do recall a story of an individual, a lizard folk individual who had sort of iridescent scales all over him. You might, in today's vernacular, call him a paladin, but at that time he was just called champion. And his foes, he could take out armies by himself as his body began to duplicate more and more as he was hit. Sometimes the harder he was hit, it even seemed to spawn more of these things. Now, how much of this is like mythologized? How much of this is like accurate to exactly what it is? But
did any of that knowledge contain a way to stop or defeat it?
It famously no weakness.
Cool.
If a champion goes up against an army, he will beat it.
Okay, so I'm gonna party line cantrip, or not cantrip, but party line thingy. I have a thing for it, right?
So in combat, that would be
a jack off thing.
It
would be like doing a.
I could say bonus action. Let's say bonus action. It's going to cost something.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're very good at it, so bonus action. Yeah.
And I am just going to share, quickly, so not everything you said, but just heads up. I'm pretty sure that our guy is the new champion of the many-faced god, because this is the blessing that the champion gets. Famously no weaknesses. Famously can fight an entire army by himself and not die. So we might be currently outmatched. just as a thing to keep in mind. I don't know if this hit spawn is going to ever stop. So just wanted to share that with the party. And when Stormbringer says she's very hurt looking, could I quantify that amount? As in, like, does she need 70 hit points? Like, as a person who heals,
Yeah,
does she
that's a
look
great.
like heal would be. Do I want to bring out the big guns right now?
It's a really good question. I mean, yeah, it seems like it certainly would help.
I don't want it to be that she only needs 40 and I waste 30 or something.
You think that she is beyond what a heal normally would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I have a thing.
Your
I can't
quick
remember what it is because I would have to look through all of my shit. Oh no, it's just because of a high level artificer.
Yeah.
Once per rest, I can cast heal.
Okay.
Without expending a spell slot. So I will make sure that I can step out so I can see Stormbringer within 60 feet, and she will regain 70 hit points.
Okay. Real quick. Charity, you see this one casting a spell in reaction to that. I don't know if you could do anything about that, or
Don't you fuck up my 70. I'll cut you.
No, I don't. I'm an angel.
I will cut you, Andy. With an actual knife in person when I see you.
You know what?
Rachel.
As he teleported
He's used to me.
into these spirit guardians,
Wait,
he
what'd you say?
took damage.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's okay, so he's not gonna do that. Your thing goes as planned.
Yay! Okay, so Stormbringer heals 70. I guess I won't cut you anymore. You're welcome. And then
the spirit guardians seem to rip and pull another sort of being from this one.
Oy vey. Christmas. Trying to look and see if I could do anything else. Because I don't want to hit him. I'm gonna just stay near Clue because I have a feeling that might be useful after my message to everybody.
Okay.
Because yeah, the only thing I could do is an actual attack or like a cantrip. And
which traditionally has gone very well for you. Damn firebolts.
I know, but I'm not going to do that. And then, like, because you said specifically, like, greater damage also can make things even worse or have it be greater
the story,
effect.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
The story. Yeah. So I would know. And I'm already concentrating on fly, though I could drop that, but no. Okay, that's it. It's my turn.
Okay. Burbage Kemp. Up next is the Nightmare.
So many charities, but how do I know which one to donate to?
No.
No.
You don't forget you did all hear my message.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So,
he did. I don't know about that.
So, Burbage, I would like to spend an action to, I'm just out of curiosity, especially given Burbage's experience with, like with his clone self and just overall kind of themes and recurring motifs in this campaign.
Yeah.
Burbage would like to spend an action on trying to get a sense over the course of this combat if there's any kind of relation or mood between the different versions of Kalaren, like
Yeah.
like as this watching kind of these
Yeah.
guys as the OG was kind of fighting, like he's trying to get a sense of like, are these guys just all like on the same page, or is there any kind of like variance there, anything notable?
Give me an insight roll, please. As an action, we'll lower the DC here. Yeah.
19.
Oh, that's pretty good. A 19 shows you that while they seem to have the same motivation at the moment, these are all individual minds with maybe slight differences in like personality a tiny bit. Like this one up here has not stopped smiling, while this one has gotten incredibly serious.
Which one? I can't see what.
Sorry, you're not. I'm not on the right thing. This one up here has gotten smiling, and this one has gotten incredibly serious as they're fighting.
Is this the one that was smiling
Yes.
at Hikari?
No,
Or just
the
in general
original
smiling?
Yeah, the
Oh,
original ones.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. I don't know if there's much I can do with that, but I'm going to so this one just spawned like right next to Burbage.
Yes, peeled out of this one here.
Thus creating a need for Burbage to disengage, I guess, if he wants to move away.
Okay.
So he will disengage with his bonus action, and then I would like him to fly. I don't know what the reach is of these guys, but he still has flight from Clem, right?
Mm-hmm.
With whatever... Oh, I just drew. I didn't mean to do that.
There you go.
Yeah, but he's going to try to like vault over with flight toward Clem now that he has his crossbow, and now that he sees how pretty futile this whole thing feels.
Yeah,
He'd like to spend his movement on that.
Yeah.
And as he goes over, he'll just say to the serious one, like, "Hey, you're gonna let him smile at you like that? That's offensive. He's totally taunting you."
Give me a persuasion roll.
I was gonna say, Burbage also still has an action because of haste. So
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if he's using his action to do this.
Wait, haste on Burbage or Clem?
Or no, that's right. Haste was only on
That's-
Clem. The flight was also on Burbage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a 14 persuasion.
Okay. He snarls at you. At what temperature do you burn?
I guess the normal one. Leave me alone.
His focus returns to Hikari. Clue.
So Charity saw the original one move in and go to counterspell, kind of, but not. And he'd been hurt by the
Sure.
Spirit Guardians.
Yes.
Can I?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No. You're fine. Can I, since Clue and I can communicate telepathically,
Yeah.
no, actually, never mind. Clue is trying to protect them.
Okay.
He's a good boy. He's gonna hold his turn again.
Okay. If you need to pop that in at any point, just kind of let me know. Yep.
Um,
In that case,
I'm going to cast a spell.
okay. You see him notice this, and yet he simply just grips his thing tighter.
Awkward choice of-
Phrasing. Yeah.
His big ol' hard pike.
Jesus Christ.
You're not helping.
Is that
He's
better?
not trying to. Okay. I want to just preface to everyone here. I'm sorry if this goes completely tits up, but it does feel like what Charity would have tried here.
I already love it. I already love it.
I'm going to cast Destructive Wave, targeting every one of them, and none of my allies, doing thunder and radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna love if every single one of them spawns a new thing.
Constitution saving throw, DC 17.
Is it half damage on? Okay.
Yeah. And not prone.
All right. So let me do this first. Hold.
Christ almighty.
Oh, Andy.
I apologized in advance.
We're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Whew.
Reasonable.
Better yet, in the dog bed.
I have a question also based on the results of my roll from before. Oh, go on.
Sorry. Okay. So partly you hear all this screeching and screaming. The bodies begin to pull sort of each other apart, except for this one.
Which one?
You're not
This
clicking
one
where we can see
Ah,
it.
fuck. Layers. This one right here did not. The only one that did not rip in half.
Stab him in the dick.
Okay, and then 17 DC.
Wow.
Lots of rolls. The ones that spawned in were not affected, but the other ones are.
But still, that's still a lot. Do you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
some kind of tracking system on them? Because otherwise, oh, doggy.
What do we got here? Is it sorry, Constitution. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ooh. Not a saving throw that they are used to. Okay. That's a total of 36 damage.
Yes, and prone.
Halved as...
And not prone.
And not prone.
If it matters, 15 of it is thunder, 21 of it is radiant. So
Gotcha.
10 of the halving would be. As we live in a, world where there is the context of Baldur's Gate, I love how this is something that, like, in Baldur's Gate would have been amazing and cinematic and would have happened. Meanwhile, in actual D&D, I am making Andy furiously scribble on, like, tokens and being like, shit.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't help it. They were literally all in range. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, this might be a new record for most damage.
Oh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be real close. All right. So that would be 4 of them didn't save. 4 of them did. Including this one. He did. Several of them are starting to look pretty weak from that. Not that one. If they save, they're not knocked prone, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so the only ones that lived were the ones that saved, essentially.
Oh,
So
they died?
Yeah, okay, so you see several of them. Well, except this guy. Yeah. So 3 of them started just burst into flames. This blue flame just overcomes them, and they're screaming as they die and just poof into a dust that seems to be just kind of melding into.
But they split first.
Nothingness. Yes, and then several of them, except for this individual, all the rest of them peeled new versions of themselves.
Right, but the
out.
ones that died peeled new versions as well?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Can we tell? I don't know if with Destructive Wave if the damage types occur simultaneously, or can we tell if like they were hit with the Thunder Wave first and then they spawned things and then they were hit with the radiant damage and they died?
No, it would be simultaneous damage.
Okay.
It's essentially a shockwave, and the thunder is representing the sonic aspect of it, and the radiant or necrotic is the thing causing it.
A little small family of rats, just like a mile into this immense cavern way down below, see this just like burst of energy, and then eventually this like the sound is just echoing throughout this entire place. The walls are beginning to crack and crumble. You feel just a little bit of even the bridge start to like shift a tiny bit underneath your feet. For now, though, it seems stationary still. That was massive.
Are the 2 that have writing on them prone? Or
nope, both these saved.
Okay.
I don't know what the L and the R are, but
Those are notes for myself
okay.
because I can't
Cool.
remember things very well.
Gotcha.
Just ignore that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that had been Andy writing on them, like when you were going through to like mark. Oh, this one's prone. This one's.
So this is the only one that saved there. And saved and didn't die, so he's prone. Or I'm sorry, didn't save and didn't die, so he's prone.
I'm gonna fly over this way, not overlapping.
Okay. You'll
I
take
don't
a
flying.
You? Oh, you don't. Okay, great.
Yeah. I have flyby, so.
Right. All right.
And I'm kind of trying to position myself to shield Akari where possible.
Okay.
So I know what I know from the check that I made.
Yes.
Or rather, in this case, Charity knows what Charity knows.
Yeah.
And I saw that the one that Lena has marked with, I believe, an L,
correct,
is the one that got hit and didn't split. Oh God, it rhymed.
Yes.
Clue's gonna take his turn.
Okay.
And attack this one.
Okay.
Which one? The one that I've marked with an L?
Yeah.
Okay, the attacks used to work.
Oh no.
Okay, let me just.
His attack is +6.
Yeah, so 18.
18 hits.
I'm just gonna manually enter some damage because I'm really tired of seeing it explode in no attribute.
Fair.
So 19 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 8 fire.
All right. The fire that consumes him doesn't do anything. It appears that he is immune to the fire. Though the attack itself struck straight into him, and he stumbles back just a little bit, and you see him cough, and this like kind of black ichor shoots out of his mouth, and as it hits the ground in front of you, kind of burns into that blue behelit light. He does not split.
I think it is appropriate then within that like battle form, or the angel is going to sort of like at everyone else like sweep his sword in sort of a charge motion.
Yeah. All right. Stormbringer. Four of them rush toward you, swooping down, the pikes in their hands. Oh, did I skip? No,
Yeah.
you're next, Akari. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's showing up differently on my thing.
Oh, my bad. What's your armor class? A 23 and a 27 and a 24 hit.
22, so all of those hit.
So the 13 missed.
Cool.
'Cause that was really low.
Clue's a guard horse.
Yeah. That is 14, 16, and 18. That's
48,
30, 48 piercing damage.
24.
Nice. The one stands up next to you, Hikari. You can swing an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Well, it's just gonna split, right?
Do you want to do it?
Angel Charity did seem like he was indicating charge.
I don't know if this is like a good thing to remind about. But,
This also got into your spirit guardians.
Yeah, and they should all be taking damage at the start of their turn if they're in range of that, right?
Yeah, they he saved, but it does some damage. He does not split either.
Okay.
So there are multiple that are
That
not
one
splitting?
burns up entirely into nothingness. It does not split.
Does this make sense to me at all in what I just understood, or does this seem...
Is it possible that story was a little bit exaggerated and that perhaps there is a limit?
No, myths are always fact.
He did not
Wait.
save.
Do I get my opportunity attack?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna slash at the one nearest me, try to stab him with my fiend blade.
Okay.
So I got a 22.
22 hits.
And sorry, 11 slashing, 8 radiant.
That is enough. You carve straight through this thing. It immediately turns to dust, and your sword kicks that like dirt and dust, spraying it across the others, who are also being attacked by those spirit guardians around you. These two in the back save, but they do take a little damage, and this guy and this guy also did not save, and no one is splitting at this point.
So which one died?
The one that you hit.
Okay, so the one right in front of me.
Yep. This guy's dead. He's gone.
Okay. Got it.
Clem. This one up here is going to like pull fire out of thin air, carve it into some sort of ball, and shoot it at you for 19.
Which one's doing that?
This one up here.
Thank you.
19 to hit.
Yes.
15 fire damage.
Okay.
Burbage, the one next to you, tries to stab at you. Um, 16?
No.
You dodge out of the way as this incredibly fast pike tries to pierce you, just trying to skewer you entirely.
Is this the one that was smiling?
Yes.
God, I wish I had a wand of tears.
Charity, you get attacked.
Is that a hint at me right now, Adam?
Yeah.
25 hit the angel.
Yep.
16 piercing. Hikari. A
Give me
20.
just a second, I need.
Yeah, you're good. 27 hits you.
Yes.
Oh. And that's a crit hit. Okay. For the next couple rounds, you're going to take 5 damage.
Yoke.
That's a total of 36, 44 piercing damage from these two. And then Battle Angel Charity. Does an 18 hit?
Yes. It's like Battle
Does
Angel Alita, but with less mobs.
Yeah. Does 17 hit?
No.
Aha.
You found the number.
Oops, sorry.
The number is
all right,
Plato.
so okay, so a total of 22 piercing damage.
Across how many attacks?
2 attacks, and then a third one with 7 more. So, so 13 piercing damage for the first one.
Well, so basically I was just making sure because they're all basic concentration checks. I just need to make 3 of them.
Yes, yeah. And then 9. The first one, I think, pops you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm blessed.
It does pop you. It
Yeah,
does
so-
not at all. Yeah, good.
The lowest a D4 can roll is a 1. So.
That's crazy. All right, so then a total of 22 and then 7, 29 piercing damage. Okay. Hikari, your turn. I'm sorry, Hikari, also give me Constitution saving throws. Give me 2 of them. So just roll your Constitution saving throw.
Ew.
Your spear guardians fade into the distance.
Boo. Can I do something now?
Yes, please.
I'm going to put up Shield of Faith to raise my AC to 19.
Okay. As a bonus action.
Is it?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yep, Shield of
thought
Faith
it-
is a bonus action.
Sorry, and then I'm gonna stab at the one nearest me with my fiend blade.
Okay, this one down here, or
I was
this
like,
one does-
nearest is relative.
Yeah, the one you did.
this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit me.
Oh, crap.
Oh, so close. 13 does nope.
Less.
Bless. It won't.
Okay.
Bless. I don't want to even do it. Cool. So you swing and a miss, but you now are much harder to hit. And Stormbringer.
So it seems like the duplicates don't hit as hard as the OG, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna move from where I am over to fuck. Is Charity flying?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, I flew over there, but I was explicitly sort of trying to shield Hikari.
Hold on then. I'm not actually sure I can even get where I'm trying to go. There's such a fucking line of people. Because I can't move. I can only move through friendly, right?
Correct, unless you want to try to jump over them or something.
Oh, how tall are they?
7 feet tall.
I can probably make that jump. How hard is jumping in real D&D? I only do it in Baldur's Gate. What is...
You can't jump beyond your movement.
It is an intensely bizarre...
It's within my movement. My movement is 40.
Give me an athletics check then. See how like high you can get. That's the only other thing, I think.
Sure. $25?
Yeah, so you're able to, if you want, to run up next to Battle Mode Charity, and the angel just kind of like bends like a knee so that you leap up on it and over these individuals landing on this side.
You're muted.
I forgot to push attack. Do I provoke attacks of opportunity in doing this?
You do not. From these two, at least. Yeah, you would from these guys.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So my AC is 22.
Awesome. 3 of them hit.
Okay.
That is a total of 31, 46 damage.
23.
I can do division when it's even.
When it's neat.
Okay. Cool. And I'm gonna check something really quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at this one, which is the OG, right? I have not misremembered that.
Correct. Well, yes.
Andy's like, I'm not going to help you
I
anymore.
forgot. I wasn't going to say anything. Yeah. I shall not help you. Yes, please. Oh God, I'm worried for my friends.
I'm gonna swing it down.
Okay. 21 hits.
So that's 13 magical slashing damage.
Okay. Charity, you see him casting a spell in reaction to that hit.
Does that thumbs up mean you're not doing anything? Oh wait, should we keep going? It's okay. I'm fine.
No. Stop. I'm trying to think about something. Okay, Andy, how?
Yes.
How would you rule? Dropping concentration takes no action of any kind on the part of the user and can be done at any time.
Yes.
Could I drop concentration in order to counterspell?
I don't think both in reaction.
That's
like
that's fine.
It's before or something.
It's that weird thing of like it doesn't take a reaction is both a sort of a logical normal word and a unit of resource. So okay, then I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Stormberg, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
This is an effect I can see.
Yes.
Those are listed, I think. Okay.
You see him point at you. So we'll say yes.
Remember, you just add 2d4s.
I do get, I get all the blessy blesses for the saving throws.
2d4 for you.
God. 15 still only with advantage and less.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
That is 44 necrotic damage, 40 fire damage, and 30 radiant damage.
What does that sum to?
74 from not fire sources. And
It's 80. Yeah.
Because
74 from non-fire sources.
40 from fire, which you go down to 20.
So 94.
I'm also going to use... Doesn't help a whole lot, but my motherfuck Storm's Endurance. So I'm gonna reduce the damage by a d12 plus my Constitution modifier.
Okay.
Wow, really?
And then I need you to make a strength saving throw.
So after I make all my stuff, right?
After all this, yeah.
Okay, so give me 1 sec.
Okay.
So I'm reducing the damage by 6. So
68.
the total is that's with the reduced fire damage?
Yeah.
Glad I healed you.
Yeah. Yep. I'm looking pretty fucked up. You said strength save?
Yes.
Plus the d4s, so it's at
Wonderful.
25.
You feel that this thing would have shot you straight off the edge of this. You sort of dig your shield into the ground. Two bull legs begin to sprout from the back of it and hold also you in place, as then you do not move at all from this massive attack.
Sweet. Cool. So he's a fucking asshole. Second attack.
$21 hits.
I really love the barbarian energy of, wow, that sucked.
16 magical slashing damage. And he should make a DC 18 dex and strength save.
Cool.
So.
Dex strength. He rolled a 22 and a 26.
Okay, so he will take half of 7 lightning damage. How hurt does he look?
Quite.
Like, better or worse than me?
I mean, it's hard to tell. You're both quite bloody at this
I'm
moment.
pretty fucked up. Okay. Cool.
Clementine, and then Burbage.
Okay, so Clem.
Oh, and that was all non-lethal. I'm doing all non-lethal.
Okay.
I'm not. We can always bring somebody back with a healing spell if they die. It's not a big deal. Just a quick healing word. So Clem is gonna kind of look around at everybody and say, "Okay, so we're doing this." And she is going to roll up her sleeves, and she is going to cast the 5th level spell Cloud Kill.
Okay.
She is going to cast it over here-ish. So it's
Sure.
a 20-foot sphere. So I'm aiming to catch all 5 of these on this side and not any of my people.
Okay. So like.
So I did a
here.
check. I can put it over in this corner and I can get all these 5. I tried to get this one near Hikari, but there was no way I could do it without also getting Clue. So
So if you do it here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20 would hit this guy, but not Clue. Cool.
Yep. So,
Wonderful.
Cloud Kill doesn't do anything now, but when they start their turn in it, so it's a poisonous yellow-green fog.
Okay.
That fills the space, and it. So this is concentration. So I will drop flight. Sorry, Burbage, if you were flying.
I don't think.
And when their turn starts, they have to make a con save or take 5d8 poison damage.
Okay.
They're affected even if they hold their breath or don't need to breathe.
Okay.
Is it
So they
half
can't.
damage on a successful save?
It is. And then every turn it moves 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
So it stays there, but will 10 feet move.
Sorry, you're like, it moves 10 feet. I'm like, danger!
Yeah, away
Away.
from me.
Oh, that's
I
that's
made sure to make sure that this was a group of them that was off to the side, nobody was near, and it would blow away from me.
Very, very
so
well
I'll
done.
also just yell out, like, concentrate on the other assholes. I mean, who knows if it'll, do much to them all.
I feel
but
like this
figured.
sphere of like sickly green like comes right up to Clue's nose. It's like,
It's like, don't worry, buddy. I got you.
Burbage Camp.
is I'm still hasted?
Oh yeah, I believe.
Oh,
so.
yeah. So I get one more, like, action. I can only do, like, an attack or something, right? Or I disengage or whatever. So, yeah, I'll just bop this one right here with my quarterstaff.
That's Burbage.
No,
Or
there's
Clue.
a guy.
What?
Is there not a guy? Because there's a guy on
There's
my screen.
Guy over here.
There's
Yeah,
not a guy
There's
right
one
here.
here.
There's one there and
And
one here.
here.
I want to screenshot this. I swear to God, there is a dude right here.
That's weird.
Okay, I'm
Right.
gonna do it because you need to see.
I'm sorry,
So
I
hold
really
on.
enjoy that Andy and I are both like, that's
Wait, no, he disappeared. What the fuck?
Oh,
I literally went
it
to
was this-
open my screenshot.
Andy
Okay.
Sorry. I moved him and
it was
Yeah, okay.
artifacting him to a place he wasn't. And so when
Okay.
Andy moved it, the server caught
I
back
thought
up.
he was right next to us. Okay, well, it's fine. I'll just
you can
move over here.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
But,
And then just hit him with my quarterstaff.
all right, let's do
Get
it.
ready for it. Kapow! That's a critical failure for your old friend
Keeping
Clem.
that or re-rolling or something or
How? In what way?
inspiration.
Don't believe I have it.
Normal.
Boom!
Humbled.
Clem is like,
Wow.
look at this amazing poison cloud. And then she's like, and one for you. And just whiff.
Just like slams the quarterstaff into the stone and like has
Right.
that thing like when you foul off a baseball.
Yeah.
Right,
You're like,
yeah. Yeah,
Garbage.
look what could be coming for you next, buddy. You're not careful.
I'll stop
She
now.
says awkwardly.
I use either like a bonus action or free action to first. I want to say something to the smiling guy.
Yeah.
Burbage is gonna say, what are you smiling about? You're a dime a dozen copy of a demon we're about to defeat. If you have any free will, you'd leave right now.
In In my world, you were the first to die among these. Because you're the weakest. It brings me great joy.
All right, I'm stabbing this guy with Bright Fang.
Okay.
24.
24 hits.
And I'm going to do sneak attack since Clem joined me.
Okay.
So many dice.
So 10 piercing, 5 cold, 24 sneak attack. That's what the weakest has to give him.
As you plunge Bright Fang into him, he just looks down at it for a second and looks up, and the smile begins to drop as he turns into the dust that just falls down around you. You very quickly whip Bright Fang off to the side, and the dust kind of puffs off of it.
Good. Cool. I think that's my turn.
Okay. Do you have an offhand attack? I didn't know if you wanted.
I didn't know if my talking was. I guess it was. If it was just a free action, then
I liked
guess...
it. It was good, free. Yeah. If you wanted
All
to
right.
do that.
Yeah. Then you'll let me have an offhand attack.
Sure. Yeah. Bonus action.
Is this the OG here?
No. Well, I don't know.
It's one down from where you.
Did he hear what I said to the other guy just now? Did this one hear that?
Yes.
I love also just the sheer clarity of depiction of the fact that Andy is a very helpful DM. So, it's just I want my friends to survive this.
So Andy,
I like to root for you guys so much. Damn, this is so cool.
So
and
Andy,
at the same time,
this is what I want to do. I want to elevate that exchange to. I want it to be one fell swoop of an action of I said this to this guy, stabbed him and killed him. And then I'm looking and all I want to do is look at this other guy, and just intimidate him, that's Burbage's attack.
Okay, give me an intimidate roll with advantage. Roll a 16 or better.
Yeah, it's a 20.
He drops the pike next to you, looks at the angel form of Charity that is another worldly version of him that didn't get sort of caught up in this. And he looks at you, who's just advancing on him. He folds his hands together and as he pulls them apart, he begins to sort of tear into the fabric of space and time again. He is going to slip through that and disappear entirely. This infuriates Kalaren, who bellows, surrounded on several sides by enemies. And if you want to keep moving, Burbage, you're allowed to.
One of the guys just straight up dips. He's like, "Oh, fuck, you're right. Peace."
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're not winning this.
I could keep advancing, but I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead, I think.
Okay.
And stay over here behind the angel.
All right. Clue.
Everyone's favorite course. Clue is going to hold his turn.
Okay. Then Charity.
How do both of these look about equally hurt?
Yes, actually. Yep.
Ow. Right. I have many different effects that are going on that I have to try to remember. Battle mode charity is going to fly up.
Oh, are
and-
you still in battle? No, you are because of the D4, the bless. Yeah. that's
Yeah.
it. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I have 3 basically identical, like, oh yeah, it's a roll 20 character sheet. I'm like, nope, that's a horse. Nope, that's normal charity. As I'm sort of spiraling up into the sky, the angel's going to sort of just open its mouth, and you begin to hear the pealing of bells, almost forming a song. Mass cure wounds on the party.
Okay.
25.
So we all get 25 hit points
Yep.
back?
You saw Kalaren watch you fly up, and he sort of sees the angel preparing something, a spell, and you see him like brace himself. And as like the sort of light, like magic begins to rest on each of your friends, and he realizes that you were not attacking him, you were just healing everyone. He lowers his guard for a second, and you see his face in demon form sort of slacken.
At the sort of apogee of this, and I'm picturing there's sort of a flash of light. As the light settles and, everyone can sort of look back up, instead of the angel, there will be Charity, fluttering in wings of silver flame. As a bonus action, the Master of the Silver Flames, when I activate battle mode, every member of my family within 30 feet of me gains... oh god, math that I don't know the numbers for. 23 temporary hit points.
Who is that?
Everyone.
Everyone. Okay, you said within a certain thing, and I wasn't sure if we were all.
Yeah, no, it's everyone.
23 temp
23.
hit points.
Yeah. And he's going to sort of look down at Kalaren. Your god is harming you. We can be better than them. We are better than them.
What do you know? Nothing. And he, his wings just bend and whoosh, whip off the ground. Hakari and Stormbringer, you get an attack of opportunity if you would like.
Yeah, I'll try to get him with my blade.
Okay.
Does he look like he's flying up to attack Charity, or like, can I tell what the intent of this is?
It does seem to be that.
Okay, then yeah, I'll take an attack opportunity off.
Okay.
So for mine, 25 did 13 slashing and 9 radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Very nice.
Mine's
20.
20. Does a 20 hit?
Also hits.
Okay, so it's 16 magical slashing damage.
All right. Okay. On their turn,
Non-lethally.
On their turn, they all make Constitution saves.
They're all dead. Hakari, you
kill.
turn your attention to the one next to you, slashing
Yay,
into
cloud
it.
kill. Fuck off. Sorry. I just killed 5 people and
You
I'm excited,
did.
Andy. Let me have that.
You're,
Roll my
Stormbringer.
5d8 because I want to just see all the amazing damage I did. 18.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Charity, now, as you are yourself in this moment, up here.
Yeah.
This demon streaks through the air. His eyes no longer this glowing red sort of orb, but the softer eyes of Kalaren again. And he reaches out his hand, and incredibly quickly, he reaches up, grabs your throat, and immediately both of you, and you realize both of you are doing this at the exact same time, remembering your father grabbing you by the neck on the boat.
Hmm.
And for a moment, he locks eyes with you. And then you see his eyes sort of roll back, and his hand goes limp. The demon form drops until it is once again Kalaren. And he begins to fall into a stupor that you recognize in feeling, if not in what it looks like.
As he's dropping, if I can, Charity is going to sort of catch him and support him and descend to the bridge.
All right. You lightly then come down your own wings, I believe, at this point.
Yeah.
Drift you and the limp body of Kalaren now down toward the ground. And ladies and gentlemen, we are out of combat.
Woohoo.
Oh my gosh, I really didn't know if we were going to make that one.
The stillness of the cave, again, all around you. You hear sort of rocks and dust tumbling as the bridge seemed to be damaged in the fight, but holding strong at the moment. And it's weird, this creature that you've only seen ever malice and death in his eyes every time he's been near you, just looks surprisingly like Charity. Hurt, bleeding, vulnerable in this moment. What would you all like to do?
Is there anyone that needs hit points right now, or
Everyone's okay right now.
Okay.
Burger probably still looks a little fucked up, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could probably
I'm
short
kind of
rest.
hoping we'll get short rests. Don't waste spell slots on me right now.
Yeah.
okie doke.
As Charity sets him down, I'm going to pull out my healer's kit and just begin to slowly, deliberately bandage his wounds.
Okay.
So, Charity, like, what are we gonna do with him? We have to go to dinner still, unless we call in sick.
It's dinner,
I
not a job.
I don't like. We could break his fingers and tape his mouth shut and hide him under my shirt.
No.
I feel like that was a reasonable proposition.
You're actually, well, up to the part where you said hide him under your shirt, you weren't wrong, but I don't know what you will choose. And it's selfish of me. I just want to give him the chance to.
So, like, like, I hear what you're saying. I think you just want to leave him here and give him the chance to do something good. I do hear that. And I hear that this is a meaningful moment for you because it's yourself and you care and you want to give him the chance to make good choices like you've had the chance. I hear all that. And also what I'm hearing is you just want to leave him able to possibly come attack us again and maybe duplicate into 5 million others of himself again. And I don't know, Charity, like that sounds fucking risky.
He wasn't duplicating. He didn't have a choice. Thorir tore him apart every time to add to his forces. The gods don't bless us. They burden us. They play with us like pieces. They literally tore him apart. Because Charity's gonna look at Hikari and make eye contact because he remembers her appearing in the vision. Because he spent 20 years with a hand around his throat, whether it was there or not. His god burns him. His god rips him apart to accomplish their goals, not his.
So what should we do with him?
Clue? Charity's gonna lay Kalaren on the back of Clue.
As you place him there, you realize that some of the bandages that you've now put onto his back and wrapped his torso in are probably going to scar in a familiar way.
Does, in the sense of I think that whatever that fire was related to Hellfire?
Not necessarily, no. More the idea of being sort of ripped apart.
Okay. I
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, but
I
not
thought that's what
necessarily.
it was, but then I was like, I'm really enjoying the scene, but I also need to do due diligence of.
Totally. Yeah. Totally.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Please, I know it may not be a good idea, but Charity's going to point to Kalaren, unconscious on Clue's back. I literally need this.
We beat him once, we could beat him again if we need to.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, he can have a chance, but this is like his one chance, right? And if he comes for us again, we're killing him. Like, we can't. There's more at stake than us. We can't let him keep doing these things. But one chance, because I trust you, I guess, and I want you to get to have healing, emotional, happy, good things. I'm not good with emotions. I want you to feel better.
I appreciate that. I won't ask this of you again. Your decisions on what you do if he comes back to attack us are yours.
Ugh, I gotta say, that was a lot better than just kissing. Well done.
While this is happening, Hikari, give me a wisdom check.
Oh dear Jesus.
At least he said check, not saving throw.
Was I supposed to do it? What is the check different?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I can. Okay. Yeah, Hikari, you can tell from understanding sort of like this and knowing Charity's body fairly well. He does seem to be unconscious in a pretty deep dream, probably lost in a memory. Is sort of what you sense in all this. But that's it.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over to Charity and kind of shake him a little bit and try to get him out of it.
Like, oh, I'm sorry, Kalaren or
Kalaren.
Charity?
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
you
my
said
bad.
Charity.
I did. I apologize.
Okay, so I was
did.
really confused.
Yeah,
So,
Kalaren. The one that's on top of Clue.
yeah, I think we should probably send him away now before he wakes up.
I'm not intending to send him to the ethereal. I need to speak with him.
Could we at least tie him up if you're going to speak to him?
I'll remain by him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll also remain by him because you're like 4 feet tall and have the strength of imp. So I'll just in case stand here next to the two of you.
I don't know, Stormbringer. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe Charity, you want some privacy?
It's fine as long as she doesn't begin choking him while he's unconscious.
I can plug my ears, but like, I mean, Burbage, I don't give you privacy. Nobody gets privacy in this family. Sorry.
Bro.
Touché.
Anyway.
Andy?
Yes.
Just a quick question.
Yes.
Before things move forward. In my conversation with the non-Burbage head wizard, did we settle on we should go back to look at the whatever the fuck it was? I can't remember specifically. Cemetery? Mausoleum? Crypt. Before we leave, because there is something there that could be useful for what we are doing? I know that we agreed, like, hey, I'll help you after you help us with this stuff, and he was like, believed that, but I couldn't remember specifically if he was like, hey, there is something in the mausoleum that will help you in your quest that I think that you should go do.
Right. So the gloves essentially were the thing that would help you in like as payment for a promise to go at some point pretty soon.
But not right now. We don't need to go to the mausoleum right now. I just couldn't remember if the mausoleum was a thing that needed to happen beforehand, like before we left here, or if it was something I could come back with him. Okay, thank you.
Breathing heavy, sort of looking at the ichor of blood and stuff, and burned sort of crates and walls that are crumbling down around you. If you want, you can try to do a little short rest.
Yes, please.
Wait until he wakes up. Hikari, you wonder, you might be able to try to wake him up or contact him in this memory?
No.
Okay.
Do I think that I might be able to?
Hikari could facilitate that and probably kind of connect the three of you. They've gotten pretty good about memory and navigating dream space like this.
I mean, if you want to do it, I'll do it.
Can you take me to whatever he's seeing?
Yes.
Dear God. I'm sorry, the hit dice that are occurring are painful.
Oof.
Though I do want to point out, you fumbling is equal to me rolling like almost max.
Sorry, what are we rolling for hit dice?
If you want, you can roll hit dice. For you, it'd be a D8. I'm pretty sure you have max hit dice.
Oh, I have math right now, so never mind.
And if you wanted to cast a modify memory spell, you feel like you could sort of
Yeah,
bring Charity in with you to navigate whatever's going on in the mind of Kalaren.
Okay, do you know what level it's at?
Modify memory's 5th? Eric?
Stonebringer's Lena's 4 Stonebringer's hit dice were.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on here?
What the hell?
I don't understand what's happening.
Mine are pretty good.
But it's up to you. Yeah, I don't know if someone wants to cast something or.
I cast modify memory.
And are you sort of a willing participant? I assume, Charity.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Hikari and Charity, you both hear like a whoosh, whoosh, and you realize that it's waves sort of crashing on a shore just in front of a fairly large cave. And you hear some commotion inside the cave. A little bit deeper in. Charity, you sort of recognize this as one of the hideouts that isn't super far away from Federo.
I feel like I've also been, as much as this is one of the first times sort of going into a dream, I assume this feels kind of like the state when I've separated from the dream or the memory for me.
Yes. Correct.
So I'll start moving forward. I'll also look to Hikari. You're welcome to stay here if you don't want to deal with any more of this. I appreciate you bringing me here. You're also more than welcome to come along.
So what are you doing, Hikari?
I'm so sorry. Sorry, I just had like a brain
You're
thing.
good.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So Hikari will step kind of with you into the cave.
Yep.
You wind back just a little bit. It's a place that, yeah, you recognize. You've been here 6 or 7 times in your sort of younger years, childhood. You step around a corner, and the two of you see several sort of members of Black Tom's organization kind of quickly sort of moving away, knowing that they should not be around whatever's sort of happening. You turn the corner, Charity, and you see for a moment like a glimpse of like a different memory altogether, one that your brother Ire had been standing outside a door peeking in, and through that door you were getting some of the first doses of that hellfire. But you realize that this is the same place but an entirely different memory. You step toward that door and you hear a bit of commotion inside. And if the two of you want, you feel like you could even slip through it, making no noise.
Sure, I'll go through.
And as the two of you step in, you see Charity being held up against the wall, 3 or 4 feet off the ground. It's Kalaren, but being held by the neck again by Black Tom. And Black Tom sort of releases him, and Kalaren shakes. You, besides that sort of initial kind of survival instinct to really get an actual breath here, you recognize the very stone cold face of yourself, never wanting to give an inch into this individual. Who seems to now be preparing something quickly. He's moving through an old book. He's lighting a few candles and drawing in blood a symbol between them. You see, Kalaren, you stand to your feet. You're older. Like, not older than you are now, of course, but this is later in your life. This is 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe slightly more recent. And you see Black Tom move over you. As Kalaren is standing up, Black Tom quickly, with a knife, onto his shoulder, and then scoops up a bit of blood, drapes it across and then begins to smear it into the symbol that he had carved. And then in front of you, this giant white light. You feel all of a sudden an extreme expanse of time and space, and you see everything in this room immediately that can catch on fire does catch on fire with a glowing blue light. And you hear a sickeningly familiar voice, that of the voice of Bahamut. Black Tom, what have you brought us? Is the deal complete? And you hear him say, it is about to be. And he grabs Kalaren by the arm and begins to push him toward this light. And you feel this rage building. You feel this fear that you've never felt begin to pour into Kalaren. And now you feel yourself, Charity, being sucked into this moment. And you and Kalaren now share that same body in this memory. And the two of you look up into the celestial realm. This figure outlined in this brilliant white, horrible light. And you feel a knife just kind of slip across your shoulders, held there by this individual, your father, behind you, who grabs you by the hair and pushes you forward, leans over, now a bowl in front of you. And you know what he's about to do. He's about to sacrifice you to battle it. And that rage consumes you. And not now the blue flames around you darken. They seem to almost go out. The light in the room dims, but you realize it's not you destroying or dimming the fire. It's black flames that begin to take over these blue ones. And you feel the knife loosen around your neck, and Black Tom steps back, and he realizes, a little too late, that you took another dose on your own of the hellfire. And his legs begin to catch fire, and he tries to put them out quickly, realizes what he's dealing with, and he begins to try to hold back a scream in pain, and he lunges forward, stabs you in the heart with this knife, like pulls it out and begins to go again, and you stop him. You curl fire around his arm and his hand, and it begins to burn, and his arm itself is now decaying, and you now feel the blood of your father dripping and pouring out onto you, and you hold him now over the bowl. And you hear the voice. Acceptable. We are very, very pleased. You, sadly, must say goodbye to him at this point. Go ahead. And as the dying Black Tom in front of you realizes he is finally overpowered by his son, he smiles a little bit and says, "You fuck up all those gods. Yeah, do it for me." And he just leans back a little bit, and the rest, whoosh, a giant bonfire of black flame that you are completely controlling. Your eyes are black. You see everything, all spectrums of light in this moment as you consume him in front of you, and the ashes begin to float and get sucked into that celestial plane. And then the voice again. Now you're ours. And you lose consciousness, fall to the ground. Kalaren, Charity, you split once again into separate people. Hakari, you tend immediately to Charity. And the rest of this memory fades to black. Kalaren looks around. He sees the two of you. And then he locks eyes with you, Charity, realizing what you both just saw. And he just stares at you.
He was wrong. We don't have to be theirs. Have to be.
Do you know what this means? We were the one to end him. I don't know what he is now. But we ended him here. We didn't want to be Behelits. This wasn't a choice that we made. God, do you know what that feels? Of course you know what that feels like.
I always remember we talked to Burbage and we couldn't imagine trying to forget something one was haunted by because we were haunted by all the things we couldn't remember. I think we always thought that we went to Behelit to run from it. To escape the things that Black Tom did to us, the things that we did, the things that we were made to do. But we didn't run.
No.
You remember all those years power he wielded? How much stronger, smarter, all of it he was than us.
Constantly, never ending, never yielding. Yeah. I
He was
remember.
like a god. And we burned him in the end.
Yeah. So what does this mean now?
I have to think about what it means for this version of me, but while I'm happy to talk with you about it, I don't want to tell you what it means. We've spent our entire lives having people tell us what something means. I won't coerce you into fighting with us. I'm happy to speak about these ideas, but I want you to pick where you want to go from here. We wanted to go to a countryside somewhere and just not deal with any of this. I think that's fine. You want to fight tooth and nail to ensure that Behelit doesn't do to this entire world what she did to us. I'll be honest, that's more than fine. If you still want to kill me, I don't want to go so far as to say that that's fine. And I'm not going to lay down and die for it, but I'll understand. Will defend myself. but much rather that wasn't what we did. One way or the other. We didn't run. We feared and hated what we had been for so long. We were so scared of what we'd done, but maybe it wasn't the best way, the best method, the best choices, but we protected Ire with what we had. We might still have been a bad brother, but it was within a more normal range of options of bad sibling. Our father was a monster, so I'm not going to shed a lot of tears over him dying. And we never wanted to become an agent of destruction in this world. Doesn't take away the things that we've done. That's what I found. Nothing does.
It enhances them. Right? Don't you see? We have the potential to be the perfect weapon. The perfect tool. But here's the thing, wielded for you and me. We wield it ourselves. He doesn't use us anymore. The gods don't use us anymore. We're our weapon. And with the right amount of power, think of the things that we could do. Look what Hellfire just did. And you feel it now, don't you? You remember like that sensation and that feeling. We could control it now. We could... God. I am so happy. Maybe we don't have to kill each other. We could wield each other, you and I. Forget the rest of the world. I don't know. Ire is chained in the prison. If you cross the bridge, 30 paces, there'll be a tunnel on your left. Follow that down. It's probably still locked, but he's in one of the cells. Probably still alive. He was the last time I saw him.
It's going to be an awkward conversation, isn't it?
It was. Now you get to have it.
Hey.
There's a few steps left. Just a few, though. We're so close. Will you let me go when we leave?
If that is what you choose, yes.
Yeah. I'll come back to you when I have the power. When I become perfected. I'll find you, certainly. And he looks over to you, Hikari. Have you told him who you are yet?
You just look puzzled.
I guess not. Will you meet me? Where it's happening. Where it's all happening.
The battle?
I don't care about the battle. The reason for the battle.
I think it's going to be important to be there, otherwise Behelit sort of, looking around the room that was scorched by all the flames, does this to reality.
We could prevent that. I can prevent that.
I think we can, if that's a thing we choose.
With her power, I'll be unstoppable. Will finally be our perfect weapon. And then he starts to fade out. You and Hikari are alone in this dark space.
That could have gone better.
Do you try to pull out of the dream space there, Hikari?
Yeah.
The two of you sort of come back into your senses. You see Kalaren slowly getting off of Clue, and his hands are up against the rest of you. I apologize for what's gonna happen. You seem like genuine friends of Charity's. And perhaps it doesn't mean much coming from me, but I'm grateful. We're gonna meet again soon. Quite soon.
Are you gonna try and kill us then?
I don't think I'll have to.
That was probably the least convincing and helpful answer that you could have given.
If he tries to leave before Charity giving it the okay, I'm gonna try to grapple him and tackle him.
You see Charity then and Hikari sort of sit up at this.
Sitting up is not the okay.
Not necessarily. Charity. I don't know if our father is entirely destroyed. It seems... I'm worried there is something of him left, if not in this world, not in this plane. I think Burbage has already said something to me about it.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem.
This is.
I'm going to go kill the voice of Behelit.
Oh, that seems okay.
If you'd like to join me, that's fine. I know you're looking for the Hellfire to save your friend. I don't think I have need of it anymore. We should part ways for now.
Do we want to pencil in a time for the killing the voice of Behelit thing?
I'll know if you find him, and you'll know if I find him.
Good. Yep, that works.
So he's good to go then? He's good? He's a good person now? That's all it took?
beyond good. Good and bad don't really matter anymore.
I don't really know what you're saying. Charity is he good now and good to go?
It's kind of, he's going through a Nietzsche phase.
Yeah,
I don't have any idea what that means. Philosophy ravines for all of you, and also, is he a good person and allowed to leave? Is what I'm asking.
He is a person, and he's allowed to leave.
That's a complete fucking non-answer. Is he going to be a threat to us?
I won't hurt you. I don't need to.
What does that mean?
You never needed to hurt us.
Wait a minute, guys. Maybe this is the philosophy ravine. Look
Burbage,
around
shut
us.
up! We're dealing with active threats right now.
This is a ravine. I'm just saying.
So, okay. Just slow this down for me. You don't need to hurt us because someone else is gonna kill us, or because we're not threats to you, or because we're all on the same side now. Which of those three things?
I'll let your charity explain that to you. I have a job to do.
I should just not tackle him?
Like, I know that you seem not evil anymore, but you're still a bit of a dick.
I don't just tackle people for being dicks. But, like, Charity, should I tackle him or not?
I think he already answered that question, Stormbringer.
Yeah, let's let him go.
I think we're gonna let him go, but just remember, Kalaren,
Yes.
a tickle's still a tickle. Hmm?
Burbage, are you having a stroke?
Do you smell toast burning, Burbage?
He knows what it means.
I
Don't you?
feel like at the exact same moment, both charities just get the exact same expression on their face.
All right, but I also meant it, and Kalaren understood it.
I did understand it.
Sex thing again?
Not this time.
Surprising.
Yizik's gonna kill your friends.
Oh, there's a
Huh?
huge shock. Yizik's an asshole. By
At
the way,
dinner.
Yeah,
what
do you
is
have
this
any
fucking
advice
dinner?
about this dinner party and what we should be expecting and doing? Should we go? We want to save their friends. I don't know these people.
If Night Eater is still alive, he's a threat.
Didn't we kill all your friends? I got this one's spine, and I pull out Sadness's spine.
Oh God. Okay, well that's okay. Well,
Put it back. I'm gonna save it for later.
see, good and evil mean nothing, right? Don't trust Yizik. If you can kill him, please do. He's gonna hurt your friends. He wants you to be there for it.
So should we sneak into the party and try to rescue the friends, or is it like immediate trap when we walk in? You know, any information you have. You sound like you know a lot, though, so I feel like you should tell us everything you know.
He's been persona non grata for who knows how long in Federo. He doesn't know shit about this dinner.
Been
He's
here
been
vaguely
persona non
running the
grata for,
city for like
Like a day? It's
Only,
been like a day.
only
before,
about a
like-
day have I
Yeah.
not been around Yizik. He has something else planned. He wouldn't even tell me. Something big. I don't know what else.
Do you know where the possessions from Ponway's house ended up?
I was looking for Ponway in his own place. I thought he might have. It seemed like he would have hid something in like a dimension, but I haven't come across anything. So
But you all
I
were
feel like Ire knows and he was hesitant to tell me.
Were you torturing him at the time?
Quite a lot.
Shouldn't do that.
See, there's your problem.
Okay. I don't really care about either. If Yizik's gonna hurt our friends, how do we get in there and get our friends without Yizik knowing? Like, is there a back way in? Like, don't just shrug at me, Kalaren. Like, you spent like 6 months with this dude while we were running around the desert. Like, what do we do? How do we get in?
There was a secret way from the factory, I think, down here. But that's further north.
Okay, thank you. Do you know if they've got like guards or traps or what are the defenses? What are we dealing with here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, like
It's
specifics.
a temple filled with people that would kill you if Yizik gave the word. He's powerful.
Can you give me like a head count or a trap count or any
No.
specifics that would help if I was gonna like lead a battle, an attack?
No. You have to just go and you find out. This is all irrelevant to me. I don't care about any of this.
Okay, I don't care about like tickles, whatever you're talking about with Burbage. I want to
You
say
were there when he
Roburn.
said that.
I want to say Roburn, and you don't have to care, but it doesn't cost you anything to tell us what you know.
Roburn. Ayer's wife. Save who you want, but
I don't fucking know who is Ayer your guys' brother. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay. But like, how do we save them? Give me like a head count. Give me like spells I can expect to face. Give me something here.
Watch out for fireballs.
You would make a terrible general.
You're friends with this person on purpose. Right? Okay. Like, it's gotten worse since I was there. This is intense. Goodbye.
Not tackling?
He begins to, from this point, walk kind of back the way you came. That long hallway that led up to the bridge.
I think this is what he means by not necessarily being a good person. So he's not exactly evil or against us anymore, but he also doesn't give a shit about us and doesn't want to help us. He just kind of has his own revenge in mind, is my guess. Usually when people are freed, they don't suddenly become like, oh, I'm a good person and I care about everybody. They're more like hell-bent on, I'm going to destroy everybody who ruined my life, you know.
Like, Clem, my point is that it would have cost him like literally nothing to be even like mildly helpful instead of
but my other
antagonistic.
point was that he was a dick, remember?
But Charity's not a dick and they're the same person.
They were the same person. They had different experiences after they switched or, you know, separated that made them different people.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I think you might need to go to the ravine also. Anyway, he's a jerk. And I don't understand why he wouldn't just tell me how to save Roburn, even if he doesn't care, because I would do things for him if I didn't care, maybe.
Your voice is echoing through the rocks in this place. And you hear him stop and then just kind of loudly sigh. Continue.
We're just letting him go when we could have tied him up and had some light questioning.
Classic amplified Charity sigh. That was brilliant.
Your bodies are hurt from the fight. You've now just let the person go. All of you are feeling a little odd. It looks like maybe Hakari and Charity have some explaining to do about what the next steps are. But we're going to hit that next time, friends. Thank you very much. Well done, everyone. Thanks for listening. We love you all. We'll see you next time as we continue on with the Fates of Ryn. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, all.
Mhm.
Bye.
Good night.
Lonely she walks down beside the green river. My lady she was, and I bend my knee. One divine, my seraph, my heart to deliver. She gives me a small flower that I call Doom Lily. I love so completely, so true and so sweetly. But know that our story is so short it must be. Every time that you show me that blue and white flower, reminds me of me, lady, who descended for thee. When she leaves me sighing, leaves me darkness, I call to my love, please return back to me. For she gave me a child and departed as I smiled, but me only lonely is a silver crust, a sea. Good no year she leaves me, where I remain free. Now the voice of